Welcome back, everyone. We're starting off fairly mild. As I mentioned right before the break, things are starting off pretty comfortable this morning. 44 degrees in Great Falls and in Helena, and the sun is coming up already. Now, there are a couple of clouds in the sky, but things are starting to lighten up earlier and earlier. We're just about half an hour away from the official sunrise this morning. It's 44 degrees in the capital city and the Electric City this morning. Not a bad start to this Thursday morning. Now, there is still this flood advisory in effect for Lewis and Clark County and Jefferson County until later on this afternoon. This is the area that is just has the highest chance of flooding developing in the next couple of hours here. But with the warmer temperatures later on this week, plus all the moisture that's coming, certainly still keeping an eye on flooding season. We're still a while away from the worst of it that we saw last year. That really peaked in May of last year, so we still have a while to go before that. But we did get that moisture that came through yesterday afternoon. Today starting off a little bit drier, but zooming out to the entire country, there's a lot going on, just not necessarily here. Big storm moving through the Midwest and the southern United States, Louisiana, notably getting some very strong thunderstorms this morning, but things are starting off a lot quieter in the Pacific Northwest and the Intermountain West as of this morning. There's a little bit of moisture out along the West Coast, but we are going to see that moving into our area later on this week and later on today. Now, there is a slight chance that we will see some scattered showers around the capital city or areas south of the capital city in the South Hills, just down the I-15 corridor. There's a little bit of rainfall coming later on this evening and overnight tonight. You can see that kind of moving through overnight tonight. That should kind of taper off as it moves onto the plains, but it's not the end of the moisture coming through. So tomorrow is going to be another rainy and stormy day. You can see that coming from our west and our southwest, and as it moves over the mountains, things will kind of taper off, and it's going to be just some scattered showers throughout the day tomorrow and the weekend. So while it is going to be kind of a wet and stormy weekend, I don't think it's going to be completely a wash. There are going to be some periods of sunshine. You can see little bits of drier weather moving through, but that is all going to continue through the beginning of next week. You can see all this moisture off to our west moving in for next week as well, so not quite done with the spring showers here. Now, in terms of how much rain we're getting, you can see that really concentrated in southwestern Montana and south of Helena for later on today. This is by this evening, but tomorrow it's going to be a little more widespread moving into the plains here. But when it comes from our west, things tend to be a little drier east of the divide than west of the divide. So we are going to get some rain, but not too terribly much. Now, temperatures are going to be even warmer this afternoon than they were yesterday. High 50s and low to mid 60s for the afternoon highs today. Now, with this moisture that's moving through, we could see pretty heavy cloud cover for later on today, but warm temperatures. So it's a double-edged sword there. Warmer temperatures, but not a whole lot of sunshine. That'll be kind of building as the day goes on. Tomorrow and into the weekend is when things are going to be picking up again in terms of spring storms. Some thunderstorms possible as well, but the warm temperatures will be sticking around. Now, next week, things really cool off Monday into Wednesday, and the snow could return for the middle of next week, but right now, I'm just focusing on the warmer weather we're seeing now. I'm not quite ready to see snow again, but it won't be very long lasting. Of course, it's springtime snow. It's in and out of here quickly.
It is, but also those storms. That's interesting to see.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I suppose. All right. Thanks, Katie.